Buddy, can you come here?
Neon lights and swirling haze. In the dark where shadows play, he appears and mysteries glow. Thick course the master knows. Crystal ball and tarot cards. Hidden secrets left unscarred. In the night his voice does call. Whisper truths for one and all. Thick course, shining through the endless night. Mystic power shining bright in his. Oh, we find the light. Teach and dreams won't give up the fight. Fire burns and smoky rings. Magic whispers mark its sting. In the gloom with unseen wings. Thick course makes the future sing. Thick course, shining through the endless night. Mystic power shining bright in his. Oh, we find the light. Teach and dreams won't give up the fight. Dreams and fears he'll intertwine. Reading stars in crooked lines. Hold your breath, the edge of time. Thick horse knows your hidden crimes. Thick horse, shining through the endless night. Mystic power shining bright in his. Oh, we find the light. Teach and dreams won't give up the fight. Thick
Welcome, children. We have some things to take care of today. We have quite the itinerary of predicting exactly what will be going on in this world. So I'm going to need everyone to open up their minds and open up their hearts, because we will be taking a deep, deep dive into not only the universe of our souls, but also the universe of the markets. Folks, I'm so happy that you could join me on this All Hallows Eve of inflation. In a mere 2 minutes, we will be getting another inflation report. This time, it is the personal consumption expenditure. This is going to be a ride. This will very, very much be a ride. And due to that, I have taken the time out of my very busy life to acquire the magical materials that we are going to be needing to predict the entire market. As many of you know, this has the utmost power possible. Clearly, we have to give it a shuffle, a good safety shuffle. We will picking in 3, 2, 1. Put the card on top. No cheating. You can't see my eyes. Abracadabra, alakazam. Tell us what today has in store for us. As I have predicted, the market gods have given us the Emperor. Folks, I don't think I need to remind anyone what that means, but it does look like we are going to have a darn tootin' good day in front of us. It's pretty much guaranteed at this juncture that we will all be making immense amounts of money. After the market, or really after this PC report comes out, I will be giving everyone the exact definition of what that means. Folks, buckle up, because we have a mere 20 seconds. Oh, brother. Mark is actually looking really good this morning. Really good this morning. Let's get our boy Rick on. If they don't give us Rick, I quit. If they don't give us our boy Rick, I'm going to have a freaking conniption. But folks, I do need it well known that
Order filled.
Oh, brother.
Target.
Oh, brother.
Target filled.
The current environment is, sort of killed the American dream of home ownership. Yep. So none of that changes in the short term. President
what's
Trump
the report?
will continue to be strong.
We'd love to have you back, and I know we're running out of time. I just want to quickly
give us the numbers.
I kind of see you as a classic conservative, and I know that being vice president would be great. I'm just wondering, would you push back against former President Trump on what we might call not classic conservative principles? You're a businessman. I don't know, that some of the tariffs that we hear talked about. Are there times where you wouldn't just be nodding and you'd say, Mr. President, that's more of a populist position that you're taking, and I don't think it's the right thing to do right now?
What are the numbers?
Well, I think one of the things that President Trump has done very well on is trying to level the playing field for American companies. And I know there's a lot of economists.
Well, as we're waiting for this to play out, we might as well find out what the Emperor means. Oh, where would the Emperor be? Let's really predict what's going to happen today. Folks, judgment, the world. Where's Emperor? How am I supposed to know what to trade today? The Emperor. Head before heart, strength, exerting your will, shaping the world, authority, assertiveness. The Emperor signifies a leader, provider, or a disciplinarian When the Emperor makes an appearance, it may be that a masculine presence has entered your life, perhaps a mentor or father figure, or perhaps a potential partner. Or it may be that you need to access this dimension of yourself and apply a methodical approach to the matter at hand. Whether you want a new job or need to deal with difficulties in a relationship, then this card advises that a structured plan realized step by step will yield better results than an emotional and scattered response. Even spiritual progress needs to encompass self-discipline and regular practice as embodied by the Emperor. Bada bing, bada boom, folks. Bada bing, bada boom. Need I say more? Today's going to be a good day. I can feel it in the ether. I can feel it in the skies. I can feel it in the universe around me. Yes, I am positive of this. The spirits are speaking. I can feel them. What am I watching? I'm watching all of the energy flows from the world around me, and I am merely a vessel that they are going through. I am the liaison to communicate with all of you, my spiritually beautiful audience, what will be going down today. I also have these awesome chains because fucking crush it, you know. Folks, I am so happy you could join me on this Friday. We got this report. Things went crazy. Trades were made. I don't know what happened. Here was whatever. How did this play out for me? Apparently money was made on a lot of accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these accounts have all secured $3.2 thousand. Thank you, spiritual guide. I would be nothing without you. I am here to complete your plan for me on the day. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate this monies. I appreciate the monies that were so easily secured with the market gods on our side. There's nothing you could do without the market gods supporting your trades. Matt, what's your handicap on golf? Folks, isn't that crazy, the debates? I don't even know how I really feel about it. Like today, last night and this day, folks, I don't know if you've ever really gotten this from the show. I don't know if you've ever really tuned into the show and thought to yourself, I think this kid Matt leads a little bit of an abnormal life. Not in a good way, not in a bad way, but by the literal definition, just different. So I don't know if that's ever jumped out to you that you're like, wow, I wonder how that kid pays his bills. Feels like he's not necessarily working a corporate 9 to 5. And you would be right. You would 100% be right because between the last folks, the last 24 hours has been a little bit of a craziness for me, if I'm going to be completely honest. Let's start 24 hours ago. If this were a sitcom, this is where you would rewind and be like, it would start with like the freeze frame of, you're probably wondering how I got here. And that's a fair question. It really, really is. So to fully explain what's going on, we'd have to rewind 24 hours. So, what had happened 24 hours ago? You guys saw the Matt Core show. I made a trade. I was up money. I was feeling good. I was up 2 or 3K, feeling good. And then it went south. It went south actually relatively very, very quickly. And then I was down a couple thousand. And I didn't want to get whipsawed like the day before. So I came up with this great idea of why don't I just go sit on a bench in the sun? Just like kind of be a solar panel. So I did that. And it was like kind of improving. It wasn't getting worse. But it wasn't getting much better either. So I decided to make the very intelligent decision to go get my hair cut. Yes, you may not be able to see it beneath what I'm currently adorning, but it's there. The hair has been cut. And I did that just to literally not look at the screens. I came back, and then the market was once again looking good. So I was up money, should have taken it. And then the market dipped again. So then I was once again in the pickle of a situation of screaming at every single 5-second bar on my chart, trying to decide what to do with my position when there was about $7,000 in flux. I was going to make it. I was not going to make it. And then, similar to the day before, in the final 10 minutes of the day, it was slightly in my favor, and I took a minuscule profit, but a profit nonetheless. But when you're in that type of a situation, betting a large portion of your net worth on a daily basis, it's exhausting. It's extremely exhausting. And the market closed, and I was able to breathe. And I just sat there, and I took a big breath. And then I realized that I was already signed up to go do things in my life. I had forgotten that I had, when you're at my level, when you're the world's leading tarot card based finance show led by guys named Matt, you make waves in the world. I think we could all agree that if you were to look at the intersection of people who are integrating tarot cards, finance, and also being named Matt, I'm within the top 3. Depending on the particular week, I'm arguably within the top 2. When you're at this level, you're given quite a bit of access. I'm just going to be honest with you. When you're at the level that I'm in, you're given quite a bit of access. And due to that access, my presence was requested at a movie premiere. So I went to a movie premiere. My issue is that I don't know famous people. And when you don't know famous people and you're at famous people's things, they don't necessarily like it, or it gets awkward when you're like, hey, what's up? So there I was yesterday at a new movie premiere for Emma Roberts, who's a very nice gal. She's a great actress. That's besides the point. What the point is I didn't know who Emma Roberts was. And it's no offense to her. I just don't take the time to learn actors and actresses' names. It's nothing against her or the industry. It's just there's enough kookiness already going on in this brain. I don't need to fill it up with names of people that I'll probably never meet. Well, it becomes weird when you think you're just talking to some random person and you're like, what do you do? And they're like, it's my movie. It's just a bit awkward, you know? It's actually legitimately awkward. And that was a bit of a foot in the mouth situation. And then I was like, well, it can't get worse. No one is this socially awkward. And then I fire up the interwebs. I'm looking at my phone and I'm getting a hot recap of everything that's happening in the presidential debate. Twitter is just going nuts. And I'm getting every single clip, every single sentence. I thought I was just not handling social pressure properly. I thought I was speaking poorly. And then I realized that the guy who is leading this country is fucking gone. It hit me last night that when everyone's complaining that he's on these performance enhancing drugs, I hope he is. Get the dude better. I don't give a fuck if he's cheating. I don't care about that. Dude, whatever his dose is, quadruple it. Because as much as you guys might confidently be feeling right now that Trump won, you have to understand that in real time, the dude who lost, who was so embarrassingly eviscerated, is currently running the free world. So as much as if you're in here and you're right-leaning and you want Trump to be the next president, okay, yeah, it seems like you did pretty good last night. But please understand that the dude who lost, who now all of media, even left-leaning media, is saying, oh, wow, we need another. Dude, CNN stabbed the dude in the back and then twisted it and then found another knife and stabbed him with that one. CNN did the dude dirty. There's so many levels to this. So on one level, you have just the fact that apparently for I don't know how long, but our country is currently being run. The free world is currently being run by a geriatric who's unfortunately losing his mind. And then when you start to get into the levels of immoral, nefarious corruption that have had to get there, it's insane. So CNN did him dirty. This is one of the earliest debates that has ever taken place, and it's for good reason. Is they wanted more runway because clearly they want to go to go to another person. So when you think about that, how many bad things have happened? How many people have donated money? How much actual financial backing has gone into Biden without anyone knowing that it was truly this bad of a situation? So there's some weird financial stuff going on, without a doubt. If you look at the DNC in general and CNN and whatever cabal is currently going on, they just, on a human level, they just, destroyed the life effectively of this, geriatric senile patient. I understand that I fully look crazy and this is insane, and yet it's still more cohesive and put together than what happened last night. Folks, the world was watching, and they just saw the leader of it be shown and proven to just be an actual senile old man. The curtains were pulled back last night, and I get that a lot of people watching, you maybe don't like Trump. You better just be praying for another candidate. You better be praying that they get, I don't know, Kamala Harris, Newsom, anyone, because this dude could not talk. Whatever, I get it. Maybe you're not conservative. Maybe you don't like Trump, but it is actually irresponsible, truly as a human, to put this guy back in office. I get it. You might be whatever. Okay, then vote for someone else. But you better hope it's someone else. If you are putting down Biden's name after what happened last night, when his brain was literally breaking on stage, this was so incredibly bad. At one point, Donald Trump felt bad. You could see he looked over with legitimate concern, the way you would with any old person who is losing their mind. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. This, I don't know how to do with this hat. I'll take any suggestions. I don't want to ruin my feathers. Maybe I need, will that work? Do I just need to put it on the back of the hat here? Maybe if I catch it a little bit. His amphetamine tolerance is too high. I mean, whatever it is, it's sad. This is now getting legitimately beyond the point of, politics, whatever you agree with, more the left or the right. It doesn't matter who's left and who's right. If these are our two options, and I'm not even saying that they're two stellar options, but very obviously, I mean, the betting market showed it. Trump's winning. If it were right now, the disparity between, we know going into it that Trump had a slight lead. The betting markets and the polls exploded. It exploded in his favor because most people have a brainstem and they're okay, maybe I don't like this dude, but you cannot vote for a guy whose brain does not work. And I feel bad for him. We've seen videos of Biden back in the early 2000s and the 90s. He was sharp. He could speak. You could tell there was a lot going on. Unfortunately, that's not the truth right now. Even the most staunch left-leaning people, their argument isn't now they still obviously don't want to vote for Trump, but they're not voting for Biden. They're just praying that the DNC gets in another person, which is honestly most likely how this is going to go. So this is all, don't forget, don't let me go off too far on a tangent. This is all part of the story where then I woke up, last night I rewatched the entire debate. I once again was doom scrolling on Twitter. Then before you know it, it's 2 a.m. Then I realized that here I have to run the world's largest trading tarot show. And then Piper was going crazy. She didn't want to wear that color tie. She kept yelling at me. She's like, well, I want to wear the blue tie. And I was like, the blue tie is in the wash. You got to wear your black tie today. She's like, well, I don't want to wear a tie at all. I was like, it's unprofessional if you show up to the show naked. You have to put your suit on. So I put her, and that's why she was upset, because she was in the black tie instead of the blue tie, because the blue tie is in the wash. And then she's yelling at me, and she didn't understand why you can't be on camera naked the way she wanted to do it tieless. Dude, it just became... Let me just put it this way. I'm very happy that we pulled the Emperor card today because that's exactly what we need. The Emperor card and everything it stands for and everything it embodies is exactly what we will be using to get through this day. And ideally, not even getting through this day, but getting through this day in a very profitable manner as we absolutely crush it in the world's largest casino. Quick question, just because it's on my mind. Who do you think Trump's VP is going to be at this point? I know that's like the hot topic, and a lot of people are just like kind of calling out Vivek and everything. And it does seem like it's some sort of weird social media thing where they're saying the same thing, but all these all these different potential VP candidates. And it feels like they're kind of almost just social media fishing to see who is like gonna like reasonably be there, or like who's getting, I guess, traction from the world. And it does seem like Vivek is popular. Oh, Cree Scoot TV, you. It's gonna be you. Gabbard, Vance, Vivek. Okay, so you, Dana White. So you guys are all over the place. You guys don't even have like a set opinion. If I don't remember, at some point, can someone remind me to check the call she bets that we all made yesterday? In all reality, very truthfully, I did not look at it yet. Dr. Jill. Oh, there's so many clips. All right, if we have time, if the market is a bit calm, we're going to go through a bunch of the clips from last night because it was absolutely crazy. But folks, just to bring a little bit more of Hawk Tua 2024, I would vote for her if she was the VP. Hawk Tua, she would have my vote. She could be the head of marketing. Folks, I know we normally go off the rails on Friday, and I'll take blame for it. I'll take 60% of the blame for it. You know, it's Vivek, not Vivek. Okay, Vivek. I've heard it both ways, brother. I don't think you're the official pronouncer in here, Cam. That's someone else. We voted someone else as the official pronouncer. You can try out next year, but that's not your position. I get it. I'll take 60% of the blame for taking the show off like the rails, but you guys should honestly take 40% of the blame. Like, let's just be fair about this. You guys really should take 40% of the blame. I'll take 60. It's not 50-50. I get that some of it's on me. I get it. But we got to put a little bit of cohesiveness in today's show. And to do that, the one major through point that we can always trust in on a Good Friday, first of all, TGIF. I hope everyone is planning on going to their local Texas Roadhouse tonight. But folks, it is another Payday Friday. It's not just a normal Payday Friday. We are doing a double Payday Friday. Yes, you heard me right. No need to scream, no need to rewind, no need to cry or fight with someone. We are doing a double Payday Friday. And I'm going to leave it up to you. We could either do two completely different competitions, or we could do one large competition. So instead of 5 competitors, we could do 10, or we could do 2 groupings of 5. It is 100% your choice. That will be going down at 10:30. We're going to be picking people from Rumble. We're going to be picking people from YouTube, and we're going to be picking people from locals. That's all going down later. But if you want to get in the locals queue right now, it is pinned to the top of chat. It is in the description of the video, so feel free to do that. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Matt, why is it a double Friday? What is so special about this particular day, June the 28th, that we are getting double Payday Friday? And folks, it is because I'm very, very honored. I'm very, very pleased to say the show, because of our growth, has a brand new sponsor. Check it out. My mods will put it in chat. It's in the description of the video. It's also linked in the thing that's pinned to the top of chat. But it is the game Raid Shadow Legends, which is a very fun RPG turn-style based game that not only can you download that for free, it's a fun game to play, and it's particularly good when you're trying to not overtrade. I've actually been on it now for probably a couple of years. It's just a fun little game to play. But when you sign up, I believe the code you need, and it's all in there, is Monkey King. You're going to get a free legendary character, rare characters, and 2 months of YouTube Premium. This is all for free. It is all for free. And I have this idea of business sense of when sponsors reach out to me, to pay me to give them their ad reads, why wouldn't I just give the money back to you guys? Hence why we have a double giveaway. So once again, if you could show them a bit of love, that would be great, because this is how we keep Payday Fridays alive. And that's also why I particularly like to do it with things that are free for you guys. So the sponsors are happy because you're showing engagement. It didn't cost you anything at all. In fact, in this case, you get a fun game with free in-game characters. You're also getting 2 free months of YouTube Premium, and then we're able to increase these Payday Fridays. So the better sponsorships we get, the more money we're going to end up giving away. So check it all out. It's pinned to the top of chat. It's in the description of the video. My mods will be posting the link, so check it out. But it's all in there if you have any questions. It's literally just an app that you download. Make sure you're using that promo Monkey King. Shout out to Raid Shadow Legends, brand new sponsor in celebration. Not only is it a beautiful Friday, well, I hope it's beautiful where you are. It's definitely beautiful where I am. The excitement of the market, the inflation, but we might as well give some of it away. So we will be doing that in a hot minute. So show them a little bit of love. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the market and see what in the world is going on. So the SPY is actually up. So it got hit by the PCE report. It's giving a bit of it back. DJT I have up on the screen just because I anticipated, we talked about this yesterday, that it would be up if the world perceived Donald Trump to beat Biden in the debate. And it's undoubtable. No person who has ears or working brainstem would think that Biden won the debate last night. If by some reason you think Biden was the overall victor, you're just so far off the deep end for your hatred for Trump that you're in no way even being close to being unbiased. I mean, when CNN, when MSNBC are saying, yeah, it's time for Biden to step down, if you still somehow think Biden won the debate, you're just wrong. It's not really an opinionated thing. Like, the whole world is saying, wow, this is happening. What is this? Gavin Newsom on MSNBC right now saying, I plan to step up. Is he even that much better? Well, he'd be better than Biden because at least he can still talk. But like, as a human being, hasn't he kind of like ruined California? Anyway, watching DJT, also watching SMCI just because it absolutely crushed it, but market giving a little bit back. So here's what you need to know. S&P 500 futures climb as investors await inflation data and end of second quarter. Folks, this is it. This is the end of the week. This is the end of the month. This is the end of the quarter. We are halfway through the year. We are halfway through the marathon. So I hope the first part of the race for you was great. I hope it was profitable. I hope your account's going up and up and up. And if it's not doing that, I hope this is the time that you readjust, figure out what's been working for you, figure out where you want to take this next. And I hope that the second half is where you really start to crush it. So no matter what, I hope you guys continue to crush it and crush it and crush it. There's a big inflation reading coming today, and that's exactly what came out. We got the personal consumption expenditure. Now, it came in at expectations. So the core PCE month over month, they expected 0.1, came in at 0.1. And then year over year, they expected 2.6, came in at 2.6. Now, okay, at least it's not coming in hot. Obviously, that's a bit of a positive sign, but also we're not at 2% where we should be. Now, you might be confused because we do get a lot of inflation reports. The two major ones are the personal consumption expenditure and the consumer price index. So you have the PCE report and the CPI report. For whatever reason, the media likes the CPI report more, like they just talk about it more. But if you listen to the Fed, and they like don't hide this at all, they actually weigh the PCE report more in terms of their decision making. Now, obviously, they still weigh the CPI report when they're deciding what to do with the Fed fund rate. It's all important. But the PCE report is more important in their mind because it's a bit more timely in terms of like the data that's being processed within it. And it's a bit more broad, as in the measurement, the data measurements that they're taking, all relative to the CPI. So they're both important, but I don't really know why the CPI, the media loves to talk about it. If you're on Yahoo Finance, Fox Business, CNN Business, CNBC, they'll talk about, obviously they cover both, but even this morning when we were on CNBC, they were still doing an interview when this number came out, and arguably it's more impactful than the CPI report. But for whatever reason, it's all important. So right now, we're not coming in hot. We're not coming in cold. We're kind of coming in that Goldilocks situation of really at expectations. So with it, the fact that we didn't come in a bit cool, well, that's why people were, I guess, a little bit optimistic. And really on that push, we were not far away at all of potential all-time high, because if you look at where we were in pre-market, we hit 549. The all-time high is 550.12. So folks, well, actually now this is setting up where we have an interesting downside gap fill play. You could play to 546.96, which is yesterday's high. So for those of you who are interested in playing gaps on the chart, that is a level of interest. I very, very much am a fan of playing these gaps, but I don't like to do it when it's news driven. So I've done a lot of research, a lot of data mining on this. When you gap up, playing the downside gap fill. When you gap down, playing the upside gap fill. That is a very, very smart, like statistically, it's a very smart move. Now. Does that mean it's always a smart move? No, it is not a smart move when the gap is particularly large, normally above 0.7% on the SPY, 0.7%. And then also it's typically not a good move historically when it's news driven. Now, this is kind of interesting because the gap itself is not news driven. In fact, after the news, we're kind of coming back down. So I just want to play that out. I would not be surprised if we end up hitting 546.96, yesterday's high on the SPY at some point, just because we were stronger. I guess the markets really like the fact that Biden is clearly not going to be the next president. But then on this PC report coming in at expectation, we're coming down a little bit. All right. So we talked about this Biden thing, but I just want to share a little bit about what the world is actually saying here. Are these still talking? No. All right, let me exit out of that. Let's go over this. Biden's disastrous debate accelerates doubts over candidacy. This isn't just people who are against Biden. Like I said, this is CNN, this is MSNBC. His loyal media supporters are now saying, oh, we're very much done with this dude. Where's the, wrong one.
A policy discussion tonight. What do you think characterized each man's performance?
All right, actually, I can find a better one. I hope I like this. That one, it's good, a little bit boring. Where was it? I mean, everything just went nuts on this last night. He was talking about inflation. He was wrong on that. I mean, this is actually... Trump had this idea of making a supercut of the worst things that Biden did and acted and said last night. Here you go.
Both are making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with.
Dude, he legitimately feels bad for him. Like at first he's giving him the Donald Trump like smirk, like ha ha ha, I knew you were gonna mess up something. But the double take.
Look,
I think this is a man looking at a man realizing that he's fallen so far from his prime. Like it's sad. It's like legitimately sad.
If we finally beat Medicare, we're trying to provide housing for Black Americans. The impact on the choice, the idea that they're gonna. I'm proposing that everybody the millionaires pay 1%. So no one I would not raise the cost of Social Security for anybody. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. And wants to get away with.
Out of all the things that was said last night, the one thing that knocked Trump off his game, like legitimately knocked him off his game, and he's like, hey, like he was trying to be stone cold the whole time. It was that sentence right there. It was Biden saying that his handicap is 6. And Trump, like you could see it. Like it actually, that was the one thing that he's like, I can't let this one fly.
Security for anybody. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6.
Like actually loses it.
Get rid of the ability of Medicare for us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America.
1,000 trillionaires. I identify as one of those trillionaires.
No, one Israeli was accidentally killed, and it stopped. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
Did anyone see that so at one point Biden's like, the Border Patrol has, well, he fumbled around it, but basically what he was attempting to say was that the Border Patrol supports him. The Border Patrol in real time fact checked him. Is this one it? I believe this is it. Where was the fact checked? Where was? Oh, all right. They were going on a hot one, but this is what it was right here.
We made sure that we are in a situation.
To be clear, we never have and never will endorse Biden. And this is him just in real time.
All of that. We made sure that we are in a situation where you had no circumstance where they could come across the border with the number of border police there are now. We significantly increased the number of asylum officers. By the way, the Border Patrol endorsed my position.
By the way, they endorsed me. They endorsed my position. No, they didn't. To be clear, we have never and never will endorse Biden. In real time, they absolutely smoked the dude. This will actually go down as probably one of the worst debates ever, one of the worst performance debates ever. Even CNN, this is CNN. They decided to, late last night, body the old dude. So here's what happened. Let me use this metaphor. Imagine someone gets the ever living shit beat out of them, and they're just on the ground, and hours later, no one's helping them whatsoever. And then imagine the media company who supports you, they decide as you're bloodied and bruised and unconscious on the ground to take a couple kicks to your rib cage. That's what CNN decided to do last night. Wild.
Some of them. He said he's the only president in a while who didn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world. Troops have, of course, died on his watch. He said he's put in a $15 per shot cap on insulin and Medicare. It's a $35 a month cap. He said it's a $200 cap on overall drug spending in Medicare. It's $2,000 a year. He said the border now has fewer crossings than when Trump was in office. That's generally not true. He said, or at least strongly suggested, unemployment was at 15% when he took office. It was actually 6.4. He said Trump wants to get rid of Social Security. Trump doesn't. He said billionaires pay 8.2% in taxes. It's much higher. He said Trump told Americans to inject bleach amid COVID. We know Trump made foolish comments about scientists studying disinfectant injection, but didn't frame it as advice to people. And Biden said the Border Patrol endorsed him. No, its union supported the border bill he'd supported, never endorsed him himself. In some of them, he said.
That's CNN, folks. Even CNN was like, we cannot spin this anymore. I thought this was a pretty succinct, shrewd take. Things we know. Hang on. Am I going to sneeze? No? Okay, no sneezing. Things we know. The insiders knew Biden was like this. They didn't have to agree to any debate at all. They certainly didn't have to propose and show up at the earliest debate in history. So they humiliate Biden deliberately, but only after the primary voters get no say, yet early enough for pre-convention for the insiders to pick his successor before the fall campaign. This has been the plan for a long, long time. Now, is that true? I don't know, but it seems like it is accurately explaining what is currently going on. Was that the plan? Was this some sort of devious thing for the past year or two of let's get Biden up there. He doesn't want to step down. We'll completely annihilate him, and then we'll get someone else to step in. Was that the initial plan, or is that just the way that it's playing out? I don't know, but that's obviously the way that these things are trending. I felt legitimately bad. Top Democratic fundraisers sound the alarm after Biden's debate. Top Democratic fundraisers are privately sounding the alarm about President Joe Biden's disappointing debate performance against Donald Trump. Just 15 minutes into the debate, some of the Democratic Party's top fundraisers had already reached out to CNBC, almost all raising concerns about Biden's debate performance. Who was this? This was a very good point, Dallas. How can people think anyone won that debate? One guy can't put a sentence together without lying through his teeth, and the other can't put a sentence together with all that. How are these our options? What a joke. I agree with that, but on a relative basis, obviously Trump won. Just wanted to say I love the effort you put into the stream, brother. Hilarious day in here, day in and day out. Thanks for the Texas Roadhouse drinks. Some TXRH drinks. Is that where you're going tonight, brother? I appreciate the support. You guys are so incredibly kind. I like the vibes that you guys bring in here day in and day out. You guys bring the vibes, and I'll bring everything else. I'll bring the guacamole. If you want, CNBC actually had a pretty decent recap of what happened here. But I think, honestly, these videos on Twitter do a lot of the telling. I mean, you could just keep scrolling and scrolling. It was a slaughter fest. And right now, huge drop. This is one of the most insane pieces of fallout that I have seen from the debate last night. Who will win the 2024 Democratic presidential nomination? Biden going into this, there was over a 90% chance that it was him. It was pretty much locked up. Now it dropped, and it dropped to 62. That's so bad. One debate completely torpedoed Joe Biden, and I would expect this trend to keep going and going and going. For those of you who are curious, the number 2 most likely person as of now is Gavin Newsom. So these are what the betting markets are telling us. I believe that's from Predict It. But I mean, this is nuts. I mean, he's just caught lying and lying and lying. And I don't even know if he's lying. He might just think it's true because like his brain is mush at this point.
There was no inflation when I became president. You know why? The economy was flat on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy, absolutely decimated the economy. That's why there was no inflation. There was no inflation.
So in what world is it good from a strategic standpoint to admit that there was no inflation before you were president? What? Straight up, there was no inflation. And he's now trying to spin it as a good thing. There was no inflation. The economy was flat on its back. And now the economy is worse with inflation? What? That doesn't make sense. Who thought tactically that was a smart thing to say? Is just admit inflation is because of you.
There was no inflation when I became president. You know why? The economy was flat on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy, absolutely decimated the economy. That's why there was no inflation. There was no.
And as you could see, here's the chart. Consumer prices pretty actually stable, and then inflation ripped with him. That's so wild. Oh, that's so wild. And also specialty shout out to Rumble, the Rumble team, Chris Pavlovsky, and actually all of my Rumble supporters and viewers right now in real time. They dominated. According to streams charts, Rumble posted an all-time streaming record tonight, hitting a peak of 700 and almost 19,000 concurrent live viewers. Obviously, Crowder, Bongino, and even Timcast. I believe this is Timcast's first stream. And the reason I believe he went over, and you might have seen Meet Kevin talking about it, you might have seen the Quartering talking about it, but CNN had a stick so far up their ass because they did not want anyone else to be streaming it. They exclusively wanted it to be them. I would argue that that's stupid. I think Meet Kevin actually is like now in a lawsuit with CNN because in this particular world of content creation, yes, if it is transformative content, if you are adding quote unquote transformative commentary, explaining what they're talking about, like giving your own thoughts and opinions, that is legal. And CNN's like, nope, we're not going to have anyone talk about it. They wanted to have complete control of the situation. And obviously Rumble told them to go kick rocks. So shout out to Rumble, shout out to the Rumble team, shout out to Chris Pavlovsky, shout out to Timcast, shout out to Crowder, shout out to Bongino, shout out to everyone who is streaming it, because all together is why they spiked it to such incredible numbers. I have a sneaky suspicion in the history books of Rumble, last night is going to be the start of a new chapter because it just brought them to a new level. They were already on the map with certain other political events, but I cannot explain how much higher up this really put them. So just shout out to the Rumble team. All right, let's talk about some individual equities just really quickly because we do have 20 minutes till the market opens. Nike reported their earnings and there was nothing today. We're not really in earnings season, but there are still some earnings coming up next week, so they'll be in the upcoming newsletter. But anyway, Nike getting rocked. Nike shares plunge after retailer says quarterly sales will fall 10%, warns on China weakness. Once again, we are seeing a continuing theme of weakness in the Chinese economy. Now, outside of the world of earnings, there is big news on an individual stock. A dog emoji was posted by Roaring Kitty. And a lot of people said, okay, Roaring Kitty, we know he's in GameStop. you know who else is in GameStop is Ryan Cohen. You know a company that might be related to a dog emoji that Ryan Cohen knows about is Chewy. And that's exactly what happened. Was Chewy just went nuts all off of this tweet, 1 p.m., Roaring Kitty. Chewy stock pops 34% after Roaring Kitty posts a dog picture, then gives it all back. Now, if you look at Chewy and just, I have a couple thoughts and opinions on this. You can see it just went nuts. 1 p.m. ripped, came back. What we're seeing here is exactly what we saw in GameStop. This whole pop on earnings and then kind of push up here, especially in late June, I believe Roaring Kitty, whoever's financial backers are, or whoever people are in the know, they created their position here, and then they were just prepping up for him to pump it, and that's exactly what he did. Is it moral? Not really, but I guess I don't particularly care because that's what the casino is. So if you're playing it, play to the best of your ability. But if you look at this chart, do you understand how scary similar it is to exactly what was going on back here? So we know that Roaring Kitty created his position in here. The pop, it goes sideways. Then he posted a meme. It went crazy. Then it came down. Then he posted his position and it went up again. And then it eventually got crushed. So will that be exactly how this plays out? No, but I'm just pointing out the similarities of the people, quote unquote, in the know, made their position right here. Meme was posted. It went up, comes down. Wouldn't be surprised if the exact same playbook is used. He ends up posting his position. There's another leg of excitement, and the guys with huge positions make money. Personally, I'm getting a little sick and tired of it just because on this side of it, I see that a lot of retail who they tell themselves they're actively trading, but in reality, they're not. They're just praying that it comes back in their favor and they're getting demolished. You can make a lot of money off this if you are quick, if you are very, very quick, and if you are disciplined to stick to whatever your trading plan is, particularly trend following. Yes, you can make a lot of money. But I know that there's a lot of novice people who they might on the surface level understand that and like, cool, I'm going to stay in as long as the trend's intact, and then they don't get out. Then they're given a second chance and then they still don't get out. So I'm worried that might be happening again. So I'm not against playing it, whether you want to play it to the upside, to the downside. I think a lot of money could be made, but I think it's getting to the point where I don't know. It's just kind of taking, how many times can you run this playbook? How many suckers are there? And apparently there are a lot of suckers. So I'm not against anyone making money off of it. But I think in terms of the symbolism and the lore that was following Roaring Kitty, I think what he's doing right now is actively damaging it. I really, really do, because it's so evident. And if you don't think it's evident, you're probably also the same person that thinks Biden somehow won last night. So anyway, that's why Chewy's up. And yes, I do think it potentially has legs. The short interest is 15.2%. The cost to borrow is extraordinarily low, and the utilization is extraordinarily low. The reason I'm bringing these numbers up is because this is not a short squeeze place. Yes, there are shorts, but it's absurdly cheap to hold the short, and there's many, many shares too short. So what is the movement on this? The movement on this is options. It's so evidently, obviously options. It is options that's driving it. And in fact, we can kind of see some of the craziness. Let me show you this. Chewy. Hang on. Got it. Chewy. Let's bring this up. I'm going to just show you what's going on in the options market. You can see huge spike with it. And actually, we can extend this. Let's go back as far as they'll let us. They'll let us go to the start of the week. You can see that people were loading up back here. See this giant jump? They started loading their position up, at least on this. Positions were being created on the 25th. And then it popped here. So you can kind of see this movement. And then also you can see at the end of the day, the huge drop off. So people were being very, very active. This wasn't a play where they're like, oh, I'm just going to hold it for a couple weeks. No, you could see huge movement in the net delta. So I just wanted everyone to be apprised of that. I forgot to go over this, but I just wanted to share what's going on with DJT. I think there could be legit movement on it because Trump basically assaulted a geriatric last night on stage. But DJT, the short interest is going up 16.66%. The cost to borrow still high, but a dramatic drop from what we've recently seen. So very high at 69%, but So relative to the market, it's a high magnitude, but relative to where it's been, it's actually a big drop. So it was cooking at 340+%. Now it's dropping down to 69. The utilization was maxed out, and that's dropping to 78. So you might be thinking, why is the cost to borrow and the utilization dropping? The answer to that is because of just some of their business legal decisions recently with the new stock. So with new stock, that increases the pool. So if the pool, as in shares available, are bigger, well, of course, that means that it's easier to find shares. Though in terms of supply and demand for the cost to borrow, the supply is going to be higher, so it's going to drop, and then you're going to have a similar impact on utilization. But I do want to stress that, yes, it is still actively on the threshold list, which I find to be so incredibly fascinating, because why, for the second round, is there a high persistent amount of FTDs? It makes no sense, and no one's talking about it, especially when you start to realize that the last FTD report was in February. Why are there no numbers on this? How is this not getting traction? It blows my mind that this is not being discussed more. Whether you like them or you hate them, when it comes to the regulated markets, it should all be playing under the same rules. And the fact that we don't have these numbers on DJT is absolutely insane. This is the newsletter, macros.locals.com. You could get it for 100% free. I just want to let you know that at 9:45, we're going to get the Chicago PMI. And then at 10 a.m., we're going to get the consumer sentiment number. And then at noon o'clock, the Fed Governor, Michelle Bowman, will be speaking. So Bowman speaking at noon o'clock, 10 a.m. consumer sentiment, 9:45, we have the Chicago PMI. And then for those of you who are joining in right now, first of all, demerit, you are late to the show, but that's okay. I'm in a good mood. But at 8:30, we did get the PCE. The inflation report came in at expectation. And with respect to seasonality on the day, it is leaning bearish, but it's choppy bearish. Like, it was a little bit bullish, it was a little bit bearish, a little bit bullish, a little bit more bearish, which I would say puts it in the leaning bearish category. But I'm going to more so say neutral, as in that doesn't make me think today is going to be choppy. It just says, okay, I'm not really using seasonality. But I do want to remind everyone that we are kind of getting out of what I would refer to like kind of a gauntlet type of a situation. If you look at the historic seasonality, let me make sure I'm zoomed in. This is June. We are now concluding June. The final portion of June typically favors the bears. And then when you get to the end of June, all the way to the end of July, it typically favors the bulls. So congratulations. We survived this mini bearish gauntlet, and now until the end of the month, the end of July, it looks like the bulls will be on parade. And you probably saw some of my trades yesterday, but I am playing this whole monthly upswing. I'm betting on a bullish July, and those positions are already up and shared with the Discord, and you guys caught it on stream. Speaking about yesterday, I alluded to it a little bit earlier of how it was a wild day for me. Fortunately, I did lock in 1.2K before fees. Piper also hit once again, but you could see at 10:11, Piper fired off. SPY was bullish 4 out of 5 confidence. Q's bullish 4 out of 5 confidence. Was looking at a put credit spread, as in the SPY ending the day above 545, the Q's ending the day above 480. That's exactly what happened. This returned $108 at the minimum unit sizing. The minimum unit sizing costs $292. So obviously you could scale that up to your own heart's desire, but for every $292, you could have had a $108 return, which would have paid for 2 full months of Discord access, and you could have gotten this for free and really full access for an entire month for free. Here's, I guess, proof of my own personal trades. I sold at 230, I sold a bit more at 260, and then I bought back at 180, and then break even. By the time you do the math on that, it was 1.2K before fees and about 1.1K after fees. And you know what they say, 1K a day keeps the doctors away. A little bit later, I want to talk about what's going on with Logan Paul, and a little bit later, I want to talk about the NFL. But before we do that, I do want to give a little bit more prep to the overall market today, which is slowly but surely coming down. So let's switch that to the 1 minute. Let's switch that to the 1 minute. DJT, we're going to watch that one a little bit today. And then I have up SMCI just because of how good of a day it had yesterday. I figured there would be some excitement. We have Bitcoin trading at 61.3. Interesting. All right, couple things. So first of all, we are doing another Payday Friday. So pinned to the top of chat in the description of the video, you're going to find the way to do it. We are going to do a double
Payday Friday because of the new sponsor. The new sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends. This is a game that you could play for free. If you use my link, if you use this promo code, you are going to get for free a legendary character, 2 epics, and 2 months free of YouTube Premium. Folks, this is what it's like. When we continue to grow and grow and grow the community, we get better and better and better sponsorships. So this game is free to download. I would truly appreciate it if you could show them a bit of love. And also, it's actually really fun. I've actually been playing the game for many months now. I probably saw it, like, I don't know, I've probably known about the game for years, but I've been playing it for probably about a year. So I'm happy when they reached out. I'm happy to be able to offer you this. So if you've never heard of the game before, this is going to kind of give you a leg up on the situation. You're going to start out with better characters. But on top of it, you're getting 2 months free of YouTube Premium. And so this is all free. Once again, free, free, free. You don't have to spend a freaking dime. If you guys just want to download it, there's the QR code. If you want to check that out, it's pinned right above me. So feel free, if you're watching on your computer, if you're watching on a TV, you can just scan this QR code. But this is why I was able to double up the Payday Friday. So the more love you guys show to sponsors, the more I'm going to be able to increase and increase and increase these Payday Fridays. So just as a little bit to celebrate, that's what we're doing today. It's in the description of the video. I find the game to be particularly fun, and millions of other people do as well. It's a very, very massively popular game. And on top of that, hey, in the world of trading, if you need to take a little bit of a break and keep yourself away from the screen, it's a good game to pass a bit of time. Matt, if possible, can you add half of this to the Payday Friday amount, either split into 2 or 1 mega jackpot, whichever you choose. Much love to the community. Thanks for everything. Of course I can. So folks, I got to edit this now. Okay, let me edit this. Hang on. All right, we're not doing a $200 giveaway. Shout out to the Real Spicy Chef. Excuse me, I was going to say Chief, but I got to update this now. Now it's a $250. Sorry, typo right there. $50 just added. My apologies. I didn't know we were doing this, so $50 added up. Now I'm embarrassed. I have typos all over the place. So we have a 2.5x Payday Friday. Obviously, thank you, the Real Spicy Chef. That's so incredibly kind of you. I hope you have a phenomenal day. And whatever you're doing in the markets, I hope you absolutely annihilate it. I hope you absolutely murder it. That's so incredibly kind. I'm more than happy to add this to the giveaway. I'm more than happy to add it to the giveaway. But like I said, folks, engage with these sponsors. It's a fun game. You start off better than you would have. Don't forget to use either the link, the promo code that's above me. Use that code Monkey King, and you also get 2 months free of YouTube Premium. So truly, that's an awesome way to do it. An awesome way to do it. Do better. I should have known. I should have been like, oh, I don't have that typo. But we're going to be playing the games to see who the giveaway is at 10:30. And the one question to you folks is, do you want to do 2 different competitions of 125 each, or do you want to do 1 mega competition? So we could do a group of 5 and 5, or we could do 1 mega competition of 10. I want you guys to think about it. I will be asking you later, but I just wanted to let you know this is what's pinned to the top of chat. Obviously, check out Raid. Shout out to Raid. I'm very, very excited to have this new sponsor. So let me move this over here for the time being. And for those of you, this is what Raid looks like. It's an RPG turn-based game. There's tons of characters. It's fun. Like I've said, I've been playing it for a while. It's a great game for me to play when I'm like just shooting around New York City on the subway, or if I'm trying to not do too much degenerate stuff in the market. All right. So shout out to them. We're going to be talking about Logan Paul. We're going to be, well, actually the NFL. We might as well just quickly cover this now. The NFL hit with a $4.7 billion in damages in a Sunday ticket trial. So antitrust, kind of a monopolistic thing. League's total payout could triple to $14 billion under U.S. law. Broadcast subscribers alleged scheme to increase prices. So the NFL feeling a little bit lighter this morning, about 4.7 billion lighter to this morning. So that's definitely a little bit awkward. And since we're just here chatting about it, Logan Paul has actually decided to sue CoffeeZilla for defamation. While Jake Paul is gearing up for a battle against Mike Tyson, his brother Logan has decided to take on CoffeeZilla. Logan has filed a defamation lawsuit against CoffeeZilla over YouTube videos he made out of Logan's failed CryptoZoo NFL project. The filing states Paul brings this defamation suit to hold CoffeeZilla accountable for his actions and to hold him liable for the immense harm that he has caused to Paul's reputation through the intentional and reckless dissemination of defamatory falsehoods. it is very, very hard to win a defamation lawsuit because with defamation, and obviously I'm no lawyer, so don't take any of your legal advice from me, but you have to prove in this that they not only put out information that was wrong and incorrect, but you have to prove that they knew it was wrong. You're allowed to say things, and if you end up being wrong, like you were just wrong, but you have to prove that they knew it was wrong. You have to prove that there was malicious intent to push out false information. If the person truly believed it was accurate, to my understanding, it is not defamation. It is very, very difficult to win a defamation lawsuit. D&D Guru, for the tournament pot, the realms entertained is paramount. All right, I'm wrong again. Shout out to D&D Guru. You guys are just embarrassing me like no other. We are increasing the pot now to 350. I guess triple? We're tripling the pot. We are now tripling the pot. It is now very rapidly growing. And you guys are embarrassing me like no other. The giveaway today started off as a double pot at 200. Then it was increased and then increased again. So now we're doing 350. You guys, that's so incredibly kind. That's so incredibly awesome. Dude, it's going to be a vibes of a day. I could already feel it. Pull the cat card, Matt. I can pull another if you guys need it. Hang on. Oh, abracadabra, alakazam, trust in the heart of the cards. We gotta get that luck going. We gotta get the luck. We gotta get a good shuffle. No cheating. Look away. What's it gonna be? 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll put a little bit more luck on this one. King of Pentacles. That has to be good. So we drew 2 today. We drew the Emperor and we drew the King of Pentacles. That means we're going to crush it. I could already tell we're crushing it. Dude, and it looks like, it looks like I am once again wrong. It is now up to 400. Actually, it's up to 420. Hang on. You guys keep embarrassing me on this. Shout out to the Real Spicy Chef once again, and shout out to Sackalicious. We are, so actually, no. My math is 4. So now we're up to 420. LOL. That's funny. We're up to 420 now. Quadruple. We're doing a quadruple Payday Friday now. Shout out to Sackalicious. You guys, I'm just wrong. Typos all morning. So the pot for today is now up to 400 buckaroos. Oops, sorry, I didn't show you that. I just had to update it. Sackalicious threw in money. Chef threw in more money. Now we're up to 420. So the pot is very, very rapidly growing. So obviously a bit of love to Chef, a bit of love to Sackalicious, and obviously also a bit of love to D&D Guru. Wait, I have it. You guys are just embarrassing me this whole time. We're doing the 420. Did you guys plan on bringing it to this number? Was that the plan this entire time? Oh, crap. The market opened. Dingity, ding, ding, ding. The casino is open. Best of luck to all. Play responsibly. If not, have fun. Check out what's above my head. Download Raid Shadow Legends. Use that promo code Monkey King. They are the reason we are able to do the Payday Friday today. And on top of it, it is free to download. It is free to get rocking with. And you get 2 months free of YouTube Premium. So obviously, highly, highly worth it. All right. We're opening up a little bit. We quickly got the downside gap fill to yesterday's high. Yesterday's high was 546.96. Obviously, we hit that right out of the gate. What about on the Qs? And the Qs didn't even have one. I'm thinking if we can push yesterday's high, there might be a real shot today of getting within flirting distance of the all-time high, especially on the SPY. So I'm looking at this like kind of 548 level. We have the pre-market high at 549. So definitely some interesting things to pay attention to. Some very, very interesting things to pay attention to. All right. A little bit of redness out of the gate, but hey, don't freak out. This is, I need to look up the King of Pentacles because that's what we just drew. So we need to know what kind of page. The King of Pentacles, business, mentor, sensuality. A successful business person comes to the fore. They are adept at finances and negotiations. Yeah, that's me, brother. And are driven by wealth rather than creative endeavors. They may be useful mentor or advisor, or perhaps inspire you to look to worldly matters. This card is a reminder to enjoy the physical and material pleasures of life. You don't have to tell me twice, brother. You do not have to tell me twice. That card's spot on. We pulled that card. We also pulled the Emperor card. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a freaking good day. We already got a good pot brewing for Payday Friday. We're giving away $420. We're doing a big group. Should we run more than a double? Oh, that might take forever to pick people though. How are we going to do that? How could we? I'm trying to think, because usually we have 5 competitors. So I wanted to increase it to 10. Should we increase it to 15? Should we increase it to 15? Should we do a big one? My only concern is if we do 15 is the time it would take to pick all of the people. But if you guys are willing to go through that gauntlet with me, I'm willing to figure it out. I'm willing to figure out how we can do it. Yes, 4 races, pick from Rum, then pick from YouTube, then pick. Well, we could do 3 races. We could do a race from Rumble, a race from YouTube, a race from locals, and then the winner of those 3 races, we could either split the money up evenly, or we could do a winner takes all. So we could have like a leader from each one. Should we do that? Does that make sense? Of like, we have a YouTube competition, a Rumble competition, a locals competition. Then the winner from each of those is the winner of all the money. Is that cool? Are we good with that? I mean, this is all for you guys. This is all for you. I'm just the ideas, dude. I'm just the guy who's telling you what's happening in the market on any given day. That's just me. That's just me. Speaking of what's happening in the market, all right. Shows, didn't really show it. Came in at expectation. Yeah, Biden, we get that it was disastrous. The 5-minute on the ES, a bit bearish. The 10-minute, a bit bearish, but the 30-minute trying to hold itself. In fact, if this pushes, I might take that trade. I might take that trade. Watching this right here. NASDAQ a little bit heavier. So tech a little bit heavier this morning. The 5-minute and the 10-minute red. The 30-minute still in that breakdown zone. In fact, I kind of want to see this recovery as well. So those are the 2 recovery points I'll be looking at this morning. The SPY doing a bit better this morning than the Qs, but obviously we're only 5 minutes into the day. Let's get this back up. Let's get the options market back up so you can see it. All right, options. What's moving right now? Folks, what am I missing out on? What am I missing out on? What am I currently... The SPY is moving. Are the Qs going to turn around? Why are the Qs not going, but the SPY is? SMCI, DJT, what's up? DJT's up 4%. Dell is up 0.6. Apple's up 0.2. GME's flat. Oil... What's moving this morning? I'm not seeing any big movement quite yet out of the gate. Texas Roadhouse did hit an all-time high yesterday. Boeing slightly green. PanW slightly green. What's going? Amazon. Where's Amazon at? Amazon. It's usually on my watch list. Where's freaking Amazon? No, Amazon's down by 0.8. What are you talking about? You said Amazon's moving? What? What? That's a bit loco, mi amigo. That's a bit loco. The SPY, Options are going up. There is a call wall at 5,500, so that's something I want to be a bit cognizant about. But SPX is pretty much just cruising to it. And now the Qs are catching a bit. Do I really want to play this? Do I do it? It's a little bit ballsy to do it now. But maybe that's what the world needs. Maybe the world needs a person who's a bit more ballsy. A person who's a bit more ballsy. Oh, okay. Maybe that's exactly what we need right now.
Order submitted.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Where? 273. All right. Looks like we're already in our... no, I've already traded today. I traded that.
Target
report.
filled.
All right. There we go. Let's make this one clean. Out of the gate. Clean and green.
Target filled.
Boom. Nice $200. That's a good way to start it. That's a good way to start off the sesh. Did my other order fill? Working. Modify. I feel like I should let it come to me on this one. I don't think I necessarily need to rush this. Or do I? Or do I? I'm just worried that there's going to be a rejection at 5,500 on the first attempt. So I don't need to necessarily check. I'm thinking that we might push up. This is a key level, 5,500. Maybe a little bit of a smack. SPX didn't hit its closing value. How do I want to play this? I have a sitting order. I don't need to chase it. If it goes without me, it goes without me. The luck that I've had this week, I don't need to test lady luck once again. I could definitely be patient and wait for an entry. DJT, we see that. That's up 3.7%. How's Coin doing? Coin's recovering nicely. Nvidia's bouncing. Tesla's at 200 once again. Things are trying to bounce. Meta, not so much. Netflix not doing anything. Looks like a lot of these tech plays are looking exactly like the Qs, where they had kind of a rough patch till about 9:35, and then they caught a nice bid. All right. Is this ever going to get filled? Nope, not filled. That was a different order. Come on. All right. I got one of mine filled on the day. I'm going to put this in the Discord quickly. I hope today is just an easy day where I don't even have to really manage anything. I hope it's just like a big movement of a day, which has happened on NQ. All right. So ES, as I was looking at, I wanted to play this recovery, and obviously I have well-defined risk all the way down here, but I like that breakout. Same thing on NQ, which just broke that bar. So obviously well-defined risk as well. Let me slap this trade into the Discord very, very quickly. I am front running Piper, just because that's what I've been doing lately, and it hasn't really, if I'm being completely honest, gone that well for me, but that's just part of what I guess life is. All right. Threw that trade in there. Good. The other thing I need to do is actually, I need to do a quick execution of what I'm referring to as salad bar, and I need to do it for July 10th. July 10th is where I need to execute a quick salad bar trade. And then after this, I think I should be ready to rock. I think I should be able to rock. All right, we're going to do 2 of these. All right, that order is submitted. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for this day. I I believe I am fully prepared for whatever the remainder of today has for us. I think I am ready to rock. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out very, very shortly. Orders. All right, did that.
Order submitted.
Order submitted? Where? Who? Who did that? 279. Apparently it took a quick short-term trade. Why would it do that? Why? 279. Oh, okay. That's a ballsy decision. I understood what it did. This isn't necessarily one of my classic rogue trades, believe it or not, but I definitely don't feel the most comfortable with it. So some target was filled. I'm in 3 positions. And only one of them. I don't think I like this. Should I just bail now? I guess I could give it a second, but I might have to pull a quick ripcord on this one. I would actually highly prefer that they just reverse. All right.
Order
administrative decisions. 250.
Order filled.
Administrative.
Order filled.
We got to make some of these administrative decisions. I'm not liking it. I did not like that trade, overriding the robot. All right. Yep. I'm just confirming that I'm not getting blown the hell out. Just confirming administrative decisions were made, and let's hope that it was worth it, because it was trying to call out this top, which I actually don't mind. It just was showing no real weakness, especially on this recovery here. Especially on this recovery. Wow. Maybe this is not the one to care about. Maybe. I think I have an idea of how I can actually improve that. But it looks like I made the right decision because it looks like I'm already making some of this back. So I need to set up some targets here. 250.
Order submitted.
All right, I'm just picking some arbitrary levels. 279.
Order submitted.
And then what was the other one? 284. 284. How much? That one's actually down the most. So let's just do 18.
Order submitted.
All right. We're slapping in some of these orders for me to handle. Wait. Why is this one not locked in? So this is the first one. All right. Looks like the very impromptu administrative decision was a worthwhile one, if this can keep going. How responsible of you? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the recognition of response today.
Order submitted.
Whoa, we're trading more now? What's this one? 288.
Target filled.
288. 288 already locked in. Quick 200. Why is this one not locking in? It's up so much.
Order filled.
Order
submitted.
What's happening? Is this one 284? Almost locked in. Almost. What are we doing, man? It's all moving so quick. This is the money we need for this Payday Friday. Come on. So for those of you who are curious, I'm trading the NQ contract, which is the futures contract for the Qs. So the movement's gonna look exactly like this. I just like it because it's absurdly leveraged and I'm a degenerate. So I just like playing the leverage. SMCI could be doing better. What equities are moving this morning? What are you? Oh, Nvidia's catching a pop. What else is moving? Let me know that. What are the big movers of the day? Are you guys seeing any big movers? Any exciting intraday stuff I need to know about? If the Qs can go to a slight new intraday high, I should be good. All right, I'm just going to see how this one cooks. CNN just reported that not only does President Biden not plan on dropping him out, he's committed to a second debate with Donald Trump in September per CNN and Democratic advisor. No way. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. What? Tesla is up. Tesla, people are saying, oh, Tesla's getting a good pop. RDDT. Reddit's having a good day. Okay, so we're seeing some of these.
Filled.
Oop, we're getting some of this. We're locking in.
Orders target
Lock it all in.
filled.
More
Target
green, more
filled.
green,
Target
more green,
filled.
more.
Target filled.
More. Give it to me. All of it. All of the money. I want all of the money in the world in my accounts right now. Lock it all in. More. Go. Now it went red. I got a little overzealous there. It'll come back green. Don't you guys worry. 285. It was there for a second. And then I got too excited. I'll be honest, I was too excited about it. That was a good pump though. We got a good pump going there. Come on, keep going. Give us another good push. What's happening right now is a big reaction at 5,500. This is a clear level of technical importance, of psychological importance. It's just, this is right about here. And so not only is it an important psychological level, it's an important technical level on the chart, but also in the world of options, it's a key gamma strike and it's a call wall. So there's just going to be a lot of reaction at this level. Now, I obviously hope it breaks out. That's what I'm betting on happening today. But will it do it? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. All right, cleaning up some things. Are we going to still go here? Is this all going to flash back green? Once these lock in, dude, I think we're going to get we could start picking our competitors for today. I just want to get all this money locked in. Then we could review some of the call she bets. There we
Target
go.
Filled.
There we go.
Target filled.
Go. Cheer it on. This is what we need. This little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Little. We gotta do little salt.
Target filled.
There we go. What? We have more still. There's still more. There's more on more. Oh, it was so close.
Target
there
filled.
We go. Oh man. Oh my God. I think I might literally be the best trader in the entire world. I honestly think there is no one who could compete with me. It's just so easy. It is so easy for me to do this. Dude, what's our celebration song? What's our, you know what we could do? We're going to celebrate not only making money, obviously crushing it, but we're also going to celebrate the debate. Do you guys know what song I'm about to go with? What song I want to know. I want to know if anyone's on the same brain wavelength that I am. What song do you think I'm about to play to celebrate not only the debate last night and how crazy it was, but making money? What do you think the perfect overlap song is? If someone can guess this, I'm going to blow my mind. It will blow my mind if someone's on the same wavelength as me. How'd your bets go? Let me log in. I don't know if it's been decided yet. So these were all the bets that I took, but I don't think they've been decided. So wait, really? They didn't say immigration once? They didn't say big tech? They didn't say crypto? Oh, wait. Yeah. So they didn't say crypto. They didn't say big tech. And they didn't say immigration? That's a little, but overall crushed it out of all these bets. This is all on call sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 12. So we got all of these. How did they not say immigration? They did say, I said yes to immigration. Really? I feel like, why would they take that money from me? Anyway, it was net ahead, which is actually kind of impressive. So I guess I'm just waiting for it to settle. I find that one surprising. I very much do. Very, very much do. All right, so the market's going up a bit. Options are flat, which I actually am finding a bit concerning. A wee bit concerning. A wee bit. All right, well, obviously, hang on. Can we celebrate quite yet? Did I trade all the accounts? No. One more account. Is this the one that's going to break me, folks? Is this the one that's going to do me in? I have to trade account 289. Is this the one that does me in? The loan account. Here I was thinking I was good to go. Thinking I was good to freaking go. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, folks. SpaghettiOs. I can manually trade it. I could just let it rip right here. This account, 289.
Order filled. Target filled.
$135. Should we run it back? Should we try to make this say whatever it's going to say? 270.
Order filled.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Come on. I'm kind of forcing this trade. I'm forcing this trade a little bit just because of the sizing. I still like the direction. I should have waited. I should have been a bit more patient for this second trade. That's all right. That's all right. The market gods will shine upon me. The market gods will shine upon me. If I need to, I could quickly close it out, and then we'd be in a little bit more of a debacle. Come on. Bounce right out of here. Bounce out of here. Come on. Bounce right out. Bounce right out. You could do it. I shouldn't have done 3 contracts. I was getting cocky. I shouldn't have gone long 3 contracts at the intraday high. I was getting too cocky. In reality, I'm just trying to get the trade done before the consumer sentiment report that comes out. And I thought if I just did it quickly, there would be a little bit of a drift up, but I was off by a wee bit. I shouldn't have just arbitrarily done it. I might get lucky here. I am feeling particularly fortunate today. So I do believe Lady Luck will be on my side. Come on. Come on. Come on, Tonto. Come on, Tonto. Actually, where is this thing? Oh, this is always fun to look at to see how this plays out. Come on. Bring it home. Bring it home. It's crazy I did this anyway because I already had the winning trade. Why did I trade again? Uh-oh. It's a little bit of choppiness heading into this report. How much am I out? I'm at 3.5 minutes. So this, if I'm still in this position when the report comes out, I might get screwed. I really wanted to be out of this before the report. And the report comes out at 10 a.m. I just thought I could get a quick little scout play and be done and not have to like risk the report. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. The timing of this could have been better. But I guess that's what risk is all about. I took a risk. And let's see if it pays off. 40.
Order canceled.
40. Let's do a bump to the new intraday high.
Order submitted.
If we're taking risk, we might as well make it worth and go for more money. Come on, buddy. Come on, Tonto. Come on. This is the last one. This is the last futures trade of the day. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home there, buddy. Let's bring it home. Let's not consolidate like that. Let's just quick pop. Quick little pop. Quick little pop, 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 drop lock. Pop it and lock it. The old pop lock. It's fighting. It's fighting on the dom here. Come on. Come on. Send her home. You want to go home, don't you? Don't you, Green Candle? Don't you want to go home with your friends all the way up here at 20,141? Go. Go.
Order target filled.
No. Stop.
Order filled.
Whoa. What was that? Okay, I don't know what it was, but 305 locked in, all the accounts locked in, everything traded, everything's green, thousands of dollars made. Folks, that's how you do it. You top ticket, you get into a weird trade you didn't know about, and you scream, and you end it, and you turn everything off. You don't let yourself get messed up. We're saving it. Boom. Done. Whoa, where's my charts? I'm not even going to attempt it. Why would I want to ruin such a beautiful Friday? I'm not going to ruin such a beautiful Friday. I'm going to take that money. I'm going to take the money while the money's hot at taken, and that's how we're going to do it. Easy. Right there. Yeah, did I get lucky? Of course I got lucky. I'm the luckiest guy you're ever going to meet. I'm the best trader you're ever going to meet. Is how it does. But once in a while, I show a bit more discipline, and I shut it down when I'm supposed to shut it down. That's what you do. I shut it down. I took the money, and I did it right before the report comes out. I did it with time to spare. I have a whole minute to spare. Do you know how far Usain Bolt can run in an entire minute? I'm not worried about it. It's easy peasy lemon squeezies, folks. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. But we are about to have some crazy movement. All right. This report comes out at 10 a.m., so we're 40 seconds out. We are coasting above 5,500. Options are not liking going into this. Options are a little bit suspect. They're saying, hey, brother, let's wait till we have more information. They are saying, hey, brother, we very much need to wait to intake more information. All right, what's the report going to be? I highly doubt they're going to talk about it on CNBC. Let's see. Come on. What's it going to be? 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Boom. Boom. Boom goes the dyna-fucking-mite, brother. Can I miss today? Bro, can I miss today? My other position's up. It was up 2K. Wait, are we coming back? No, it's up 2K. Should I just take the 2K and be stoked? All right, let's take half of it. Let's see if I can get a fill at $1.50. At $1.50. I'm going to be smart because this is where I got tripped up the past couple trading days. Was it giving it back? No, I liked it better. I should have had the order sitting. That was stupid. That was a mess up. I should have had the order sitting because on that quick pop, I probably could have got a fill. But I'm trying to learn from myself this week where I'm in great positions in the morning. It goes south on me mid-afternoon, and then I'm screaming like an actual madman all power hour just to get back to break even. So if I could just lock it in, I want to be done today. By the time the stream is over, I want to be done with everything. The futures are already done. I locked it in. I made money. Yeah, it's what I do. But I even want to be done with my options trades today. I want to enjoy. I want it to be noon, and I want to have that problem in my mind of, can I morally drink a margarita? That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to be in the trenches until 3:58 fighting with my position. I want to be so done that when the stream's over at 11, that I'm sitting there and thinking, I could probably have a marg at 11:15, 11:30. Is this going to fill? Is this ever going to fill? No, not yet. Not freaking yet. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Give me my money. How is that not filled? I have to be getting a fill soon. Did I put the order in? Oh, nope. That didn't happen. Oh, half out. All right. Doing a little bit of a money dance. Doing a little, what? Is he rowing sideways? Is this his money dance? Oh, now he's rowing this way. Now he's rowing this way. Now what? What's he doing? What? Now he's going down the stair step? What's he doing? What? Oh. Did he find an elevator? Boop. What's going on, guys? What? So easy. Dude, trading is so fucking easy. This is so fucking easy, guys. It's so, like, what's happening in these accounts? Did I swing trades in public yesterday? Of course I did. I told everyone about it. Another 2.7K. Is this game? What? Should we turn this around? Should we reverse? How could I make this harder for everyone? It's so fucking easy. I am playing the stock market on easy mode. Do you guys understand that? Like, I've literally just logged into the game on easy mode and I'm playing against children. Literal children right now. This is so easy. It's so fucking easy. Like, dude, the money that is made doing this, like, it's just, folks, I literally have to create challenges for myself just to try to have, like, a bit of competition. What the fuck? Kind of surprised Matt has chest hair, being such a beta trader and all. Generally high estrogen males are bare. That's so aggressive. That's so incredibly mean. Generally high estrogen. Just so harsh. Like, so unnecessary. That's so fucking funny. It's so goddamn funny. Why is that so funny? He's like, oh, by the way, go fuck yourself, loser. You guys didn't notice it, but I got my beard trimmed up yesterday. No one's complimented it yet, but it's all right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. The amount of money I made today. Like, what? Dude, when you live the life that I have, especially with Piper, there's not many things that get you down. It's just not going to get you down. Dude, apparently this is still going. I'm getting alerts from public. What is happening here? Holy shit, 3K? So what are we up? Unrealized return, 1,000 on SPY. and 1,000. Okay, so it's up 1,000 on each, but it's just a nice recovery because they took a bit of a hit yesterday. So 15% and 23. These are deep. I'm playing them all the way out in August because, like I said, I think, dude, we're fucking moving. Oh, is Matt drunk again? I'm high on life. Folks, I'm giving away some of my money right here. Payday Friday. The pot has increased from 100 to 200 because we signed a new sponsor. We are officially partnered up with Raid Shadow Legends. Download it. It's fun. It's free. It helps you be a better person, dare I say it. Very popular game, RPG, turn-based. It's fun. I personally actually been playing it for like over a year. But if you use this link, if you scan that QR code, if you use the promo code Monkey King, you will be given a free legendary character, 2 epic characters, and also 2 months free of YouTube Premium. It's pinned to the top of chat. It's in the description of the video. So the way I've decided to do this is basically whenever we have new sponsors, whenever we get money coming into the channel, I'm going to give it away to you guys because that seems really fun. So obviously the more and more you engage, and that's why I really like partnering up with free sponsors because then it's really easy for you guys to engage with them. So check them out, pinned to the top of chat in the description of the video. But that's why we initially doubled it up. And then you guys were feeling yourselves this morning and you put in a lot of money. So that's why we've gone from 100 to 200 to 300 to 350 to 400 to 420. So now the pot has gone up to $420. That's what we're giving away today. We are giving away $420. And at that size, I feel like we have to do something special. So to do it, I think, and if you guys are cool with it, I think we should run 4 different races. We're going to have competitors from YouTube. That could be one race. We're going to have competitors from Rumble. That'll be a second race. And then we'll have competitors from locals. That will be a third race. Then we'll have the champions from each place. And then I think we could race those 3 against each other. Winner takes all. Is that cool? Is everyone cool with that? Because it's your money, it's your competition, it's our community. I just want to make sure I'm running it in a way that like you guys are cool with that. Like if you guys are cool with it, I'm more than happy to run it that way. We could play some races. We could get some DJ music in the back. What a fucking day. It just keeps going higher, man. It's so easy to do this. So anyway, yeah, check it out. You can scan it, get the code. If you want to enter on locals right now, you could follow this. That's also pinned to the top of chat. I just need a way to contact you and obviously download the game. And then for the people on YouTube, we're going to do the number generator. For Rumble, we're going to do random picks out of the comments, and we'll just keep it going from there. Known competitors from your OnlyFans? No, those competitions are on Sunday. Those competitions are very much on Sunday. Sunday is when we do that. Boston Symphony, that's so nice. Dude, you guys are bringing the best vibes today. I must say, you guys must have had the best week. I know I had a tough week, but you guys, vibes are off the charts this morning. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Let me log into this. Timers. Nope. Giveaways. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to start to load that up. All right, I'm loading up the people. What's the actual thing I'm supposed to read for this? This is the specific thing that you can download above my head right now. This is the game, but on top of it, don't forget you also get 2 months free of YouTube Premium for free. I cannot stress that enough. Raid has over 4 million players and 800 plus unique champions to collect and build teams with across 16 different factions. The graphics and gameplay are top-notch mobile RPG, and it is now also available on a PC. So not just mobile, it's now mobile and PC. But what really hooked me is the constant updates. You know, actually, instead of giving you their read, I don't know. I grew up in an age where I played a lot of RPG games and strategy, and that's what I like about it, because what it is, I don't know, like it's very almost similar. There's so many team turn-based games, and like you start, I don't know, like I guess if you grew up in the world where I did and you were like as a child addicted to Pokemon, you're going to like this game. Like, it really is fun. I guess I just enjoy the strategy games and everything going on there. But that's what I like about it, because I like the iterative building. I'm not that good at like first person shooters or anything like that, where you're not really building on your team or your characters. But that's personally what I really, really like about it. And obviously with these bonuses, you could just get better characters. So you're going to have a pretty strong leg up. But on top of it, they're doing some big summer event right now. So check that out. Lots of giveaways, consoles, phones, smartphones, Amazon gift cards. So they're doing this like big summer push. And obviously, just to like kind of say thank you, that's where you're getting the 2 months of YouTube Premium. So check it out. Pinned to the top of chat in the description of the video. All right, SPY hit an all-time high. Did it? No, I don't think so. Oh, I am 100% wrong. I knew it was just above 550. Did we hit it to the tune of? We hit it to the tune of 4 cents. Okay, new all-time high. My apologies, Euro 1. I thought it was like 32. I thought we had a little bit more to go, but it is 12. So we just clocked in a new all-time high on the SPY, and we're about to clock in a new, like we are cents away from clocking in a new all-time high on the Qs. Exciting. NVIDIA is just going. Tesla is just going. SMCI is disappointing me. Is Microsoft going? Microsoft is going. Apple's recovering. Amazon's taking actually a little bit of a hit. GME's not really doing anything. AMC's in the red. Oil's going down. Gold's going up. Bitcoin is choppy. Solana's going down. ETH is choppy. Bonds are dropping. That's interesting. Texas Roadhouse, not much movement. Boeing going up. PanW going flat. DJT getting a bit hit. Coin, not really doing anything. Yeah, Bitcoin's taking a bit of a hit right now. So NVIDIA, Tesla, like we have a lot of good looking stocks right now. Oh, I just keep getting alerts that this is climbing and climbing. My swing play from yesterday, now up 3.7K. So up 20% and 27% respectively. Folks, you get that stuff in the Discord. That's part of it. So if you're like, man, I wish I had his call out and his reasoning and his discussion for it, that's all in the Discord. To obviously put yes, I am running a business of trying to get people in the Discord. I get that. I'm not trying to hide that in any means. So I would say, think of it like a business. Do you get more value being in there than the cost of it? The first month is 100% free. And I do that to put my money where my mouth is, that I think you're going to find enough money or enough, I guess, value, whether it's from your own trades, the entertainment, just the knowledge or the opinions of other people. I think within that first month that is 100% free, you're going to find enough value that you're like going to want to stay. So, I'll even show it to you right here. Well, this is how you get into the Discord when you sign up for locals. There's the giant Discord button over here. But when did I post it? When did I post it? Wait, I must have passed it. Those are my trades. These are Pipers. Yeah. Okay. So it's in these Piper ones and it's in these updates. So I give you guys updates. Like I'm giving you the call outs as they happen. And then where is the Discord? So if you come to the Discord, you're going to see, can you guys see this? Something's happening. The Qs must have hit a new high with camera. So right here, swingers. So June 27th, 142, summer swing calls, SPY and Qs. I showed you exactly when I did it. So at first I was down 128. I was down 228. That's not, oh yeah, there's the Q play. There's the SPY play. So I have swing trades. I have the 0DT trades. I have Pipers. Other people are posting their trades. You can see there's an active chat going on right now. Lots of cool stuff. So if you're interested at all, actually the most useful thing is all of the previous lectures. This is how many lectures have already happened in the Discord right here. And so you obviously get access to them. So it's intro to options, it's intro to futures, there's intro to systematic trading, and then obviously like built on stuff on top of that. So you do get access to all the previous lectures and the discussions and the models. It's a little bit more math heavy. It's not as much gypsy characters screaming, hooting and hollering, but That's just because in there, it doesn't come across as easily as it does in this particular environment. So that's probably another reason why you should sign up for locals here, because when you get into locals as a supporter, which you could be for free if you use that code Goonie, that's how you get access to the Discord right here. And also there's a giant pin message. If there's any issues getting connected, obviously reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. The Qs just hit a new all-time high. The SPY hit an all-time high. Bitcoin not doing anything. DJT kind of in its EMA cloud. Coin maybe trying to recover. NVIDIA looks like it actually this might be setting up for a play on NVIDIA. I might do a swing play on NVIDIA. Okay. Tesla taking off. SMCI, I would love for it to push 973. Meta's taking off, higher highs, higher lows, looking great. Netflix, higher highs, higher lows, looking great. Dell, maybe the start of a recovery. I would love for Dell to push 143.56. Microsoft hit an all-time high yesterday. Not going to be surprised if it hits it again today. Apple, higher highs, higher lows, looking great. Amazon hitting all-time high yesterday. This is a pretty decent follow-through. GME not doing anything. AMC not doing anything. PanW, beautiful. We've been playing this. I called this out to all of you, looking for the upside gap fill to 359.82, crushing that play. Boeing, dude, this is an easy day. This is an easy freaking day. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I want to lock in a bit more of my money right now? Because I covered half of it. I mean, it's up so much. I can make my life so easy right now by just taking the money. Maybe I should do that. Learn a little bit from how things have gone previously. All right, I'll throw it in order a little bit. Oop, now we're dipping a little bit. How do I want to do it? How do I want to... Should I just peel some of this off? It feels like that would be the smart move. All right, modified it. Not a fill. Not a fill. So the first fill, dude, that was a great fill. A great fill. And then it pops. Things are taking a little bit of a hit right now. 10-15. This might just be some... Whoa. Oh, we ran all the way up to the implied one-day move high. And literally top-ticked it. And then options just started to get nailed right there. What is happening? Call sold, put spot. Just dump 10 more. All right, let me quickly update the Discord. Where are you guys at? 15 out, $1.50. 10 out, $1. 5 left. Okay, cool. We did that. And now. All right. I gotta just wait a little bit. So I'm pretty much now done on the day, to be completely honest. My futures trades, they're already done. My options trades that I need to manage today, I only have 5 left. I already scaled. I just want to double check this actually. I want to check my math. Positions. I only have 5 left. So I'm pretty much done. Dude, what a day. What a beautiful day. Beautiful day, folks. 5 minute. This is all right. Maybe we should check this for breakdown alerts. NQ. Wait, why would it go off like that? Well, that was stupid. Crossing down. Save. I don't know why that auto went off. All right. Well, it's that time. It's that time that I remind you guys, sign up. So we're going to pick 88 people have already figured it out. You could be one of those people who figured it out. Actually, There's probably, hopefully, more than 88. We are about to get 98. We're about to give away $420. Pinned to the top of chat in the description of the video. You could check it out. This link actually might be best right here. Here, this is probably the one you want because it auto applies the replace pin. All right, I'm pinning something new to the top of both chats. Let me pin this. If you're having a tough time becoming a free member on Locals, I just pinned a new one that auto applies the promo code for you. Just give it a quick second to load. So the new thing pinned, join the Goonie Discord for free. Just make sure the code Goonie is applied. Not Goonies with an S, but the promo code Goonie, when that's applied, it will be 100% free if it's applied. So when you hit subscribe, just make sure it's there. Give it a second to like auto populate. And then what that will do will bring you to this homepage and then you'll be able to get access to all of this. So the Discord button's over here, the giveaways right here. It'll all be like just on the top of the page. But the link that I just pinned might be a little bit easier. You want me to make it 426? I'll do it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You're scared. You're scared. I'll make it 420.69. Dude, after the day I had, you think I'm afraid of that? You think I'm afraid to do that? I'm doing it right there. Right there. Did it. I'll dig deep into my pockets. I'll swing that. All right, Piper just fired. Did that. I think sign up for Locals. So I think what we're going to do, if it's cool with all of you, is we'll do a competition for YouTube, we'll do a competition for Rumble, and then we'll do a competition for Locals, and then we'll run the winners of those three. And you can try to get into all three. I'm cool with that. Yeah, and then we're going to run it, and then that winner is the person who gets it all. You know what? Let's just start it. This feels like a good time. This feels like a really, really good time. So let's start it off right here with YouTube. So the way you can do this, and all the mods are allowed to win as well, is it's going to be a random number. It'll be a random number between 0 and 100. And anyone who's recent, so if you guys could all just spam really quickly, I'll allow you guys to spam at right now. And you'll see that your name populates. So what it's going to do is whoever first types in and guesses the right number, you're going to be. Actually, we're going to make this run quick. So let's do a 1 through 25 because we're going to need 0 through 25. So we're actually making it really, really small. So there's 1,000 of you in here. So you're going to want to guess quick and you want to guess fast. So it's a number between 0 and 25, and we're going to need 5 of you. So we're going to run it back 5 times. I have my pen. We're going to write down the names of all the winners. So it's as soon as I hit it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so the way it works is it's going to pick a random number. The first person to comment it is going to be one of the competitors. It's pretty easy. You're just guessing a number. So as soon as I run it, the first person to guess it will be the first competitor. And then we're going to run it back 5 total times. So let's get ready. We are rolling in 3, 2, 1. Going. It's a number between 0 and 25. 0 and 25. There's not many numbers there, folks, and there's 1,000 of. How have you not guessed it? Oh, we got one. William Mitchell. William Mitchell. Now, William, you can't go anywhere because we're gonna need you again. So I'm about to hit it. Roll it again. We're about to run it again. We're running it again in 3, 2, 1. Same thing between 0 and 25. Oh, whoa. Mitchells are on fire this morning. Mitchell Burden. All right, that's our second one. All right, we're rolling in again in 3, 2, 1. We're going. Oh, King Kyle. All right, we got King Kyle. We're running it again in 3, 2, 1. What's it going to be? Between 0 and 25, Kevin. Kevin. All right, if you are picked, do not go anywhere. Do not leave until the end of the competition because we might need your information. And we are running it one more time. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's going. Moonshine Rider. All right. Now. All right, let me double test. Okay, so those are our competitors from YouTube. William Mitchell, Mitchell Burden, King Kyle, Kevin Lazard, whatever, Kevin Boy, and Moonshine Rider. Those are the 5 competitors from YouTube. Now, we obviously need to pick competitors from elsewhere as well, including hang on, I just want to Oh, I have an idea. So I could let it populate without seeing it. And then as soon as it hits it, the first one I see. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, so on Rumble, we're going to be doing a very similar thing. A very, very, very similar thing. Random number generator. We're going to go between 1 and 10. Hang on, actually 5 and 15. So the number is going to be between 5 and 15, but you're going to understand how this is played very quickly. So 6. 6 is the first one. All right. Well, hang on. Nope. Hang on. No, that's too fast. You guys are commenting too fast. All right. So we're going to have to do it the other way. 1. All right, first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuzzy. All right, let me get all these down. I don't want to lose track of anyone. Fuzzy. All right, first one is fuzzy. Next one, generate 12. 12. Keep commenting on Rumble. All right, the first one I saw was red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Monster too hot. All right, generate again. 10. It's the 10th comment. Keep commenting on Rumble. Keep commenting. All right. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1953 Texas. 1953 Texas. All right. And then 9. All right. We got to get this 9th person. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ched Rot Pilly Hepper. Ched Hot. We'll call you Ched Hot. All right. One more to go. 7. One more to go. 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's Waldo? Waldo. Okay. Locals. All right, let me put this back over here. So those are our competitors from Rumble. The competitors from Rumble are Fuzzy, Monster, 1953, Ched Hot, and Waldo. Don't go anywhere. We don't have your information. So if you're the winner, we need some way to contact you. So please do not leave. We need everyone on YouTube side, everyone on Rumble side. You got to stick around. We need you to stick around because we need to give you the money, team. Okay, we need to also do this for locals. If you're trying to sign up, it's pinned to the top of chat, but let's see who actually figured out how to do this in time. You should still sign up because we're doing this stuff every Friday, so if you even sign up now, you're still good to do it for next Friday. But it looks like we have 109. It looks like we have 109. So, once again, between 1 and 109. So, which ones do we have? 92. 85, 94, 56, and 53. All right, so it's the 53rd, 56th, 85, 92nd, and 94th. So let's find out who in the world you are. Older. All right, cool. Each page is 25. You can count them up if you want, but it is every single time. So that's number 25. If we scroll all the way down, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's 50. So 51, 52, 53. Jeff. All right, 53, 54, 55, 56. Fuzzy, you cannot run twice. So Fuzzy was lucky enough to be picked twice. I know what we're going to do with Fuzzy's spot. Just hold tight on Fuzzy's spot. All right. So if we scroll all the way down, that's 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Raplow. Raplow. All right. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Hot and dangerous. Hot and dangerous. All right. 92, 93, 94. Mr. Vic. Mr. Vic. All right. So this is an important situation. We had a competitor who was picked on, luckily, picked on two different services. We had Fuzzy picked on both Rumble and on Locals. We can't have him compete twice. That's just not how we're running things. So that spot, what we're going to do is the people who donated to make the pot even bigger. I'm talking about D&D Guru from YouTube. I'm talking about Chef, Spicy Chef from YouTube, and then also Sackalicious from Rumble. You are going to compete. You guys, the fact that you donated, you made the pot bigger, you will be in the competition. D&D Guru, Spicy Chef, and Sackalicious. Sackalicious is from Rumble, so we could kind of say that's the spot. And then D&D Guru and Chef, you're also going to be competing. You guys deserve a spot in it because you donated money to make the pot bigger. So you guys are in it. And if you have an issue with that, I don't really fucking care. Because they deserve a spot. Why not? Why not? It's a fair way to run it. All right, cool. So we got D&D Guru, we got Spicy Chef, and we got Sackalicious. So now we have to run 4 different competitions. We're running the YouTube one, the Rumble one, the Locals one. The winner from all of those is then going to they're going to all compete against each other, and then they're going to get the money. Damn, I could have bought into the race. Hey, I'm feeling good today. And it kind of came up, obviously, just because of this other craziness. Like, how lucky is Fuzzy? Fuzzy better be YOLOing some options today because he is on one lucky streak. All right, market is still pushing. You're not missing much right here. I have alerts and stuff, but it's looking good. Let me fire up the game, view game library. Where is it? It's oddly hard to see my monitor in these. Marbles. All right, let's see if we can fire this bad boy up. If I win, I'm going to double it and have Matt pick a random name from the winnings. Dude, that is savage. So Chef has just committed. If he wins, if Chef is the overall winner, he's going to double it from 420.69 to whatever the math on that be, 481.38. And Matt is going to pick a random number. What a savage. What a savage way to do it. All right. Continue. Race. Let's set this up. All right. This is the YouTube. William Mitchell. All right. Mitchell. Burden. King Kyle. Kevin, and then Moonshine. All right, this is competition numero uno. This represents YouTube. This represents YouTube. Which one do you guys want to play? Or we could always do a random one. Here's a random one. All right, max 5 racers, bots. Let's rip it. We just did a random track. Random track. Random track. Looks like we have quite the track here. So it looks like a race, a giant funnel, and then a very, look at this. At the end, the finish area, it moves back and forth. That's going to be brutal. Well, folks, ladies and gents, and everything in between, it is time that we start our engines for our preliminary round. It is time that we see YouTube racers start their engine and rip it to the finish line. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. All right. Strong lead for Burden, but really, we're all just, it's the whirly swirly at this point, folks. Let's see who gets. Moonshine is taking an aggressive line. Kevin's also taking an aggressive line. Round and round we go. Who drops first? Nobody knows, but let's see. Moonshine, a very early lead, a strong line, and it is paying dividends, folks. Moonshine is on the move, has already dropped, and is now going through Snake's Path. And here we go. Moonshine, definitely using some of his history of running his own product from the cops. Strong lead. Ooh, what a competitor. Burden is in second, but it's so far behind. Moonshine is literally ripping it like the Dukes of Hazzard, not running into seemingly any issues. But folks, please don't forget that the finish of this particular race is going to be a difficult one. Let's see how Moonshine handles the second. Uses it to his advantage. A little tripped up. Second place, Mitchell, way far behind. Mitchell is in second, but cannot compete with the speedy nature of Moonshine, who's already on the second aspect of Snake's Path. Kevin's in third. King Kyle's right there with them. They're getting messed up, but Moonshine once again running away with this race, actually getting tripped. Moonshine getting knocked backwards, going the wrong way, and Mitchell has used the mess up to his opportunity. Here we go. Will he? Wow. Folks, this is why you can't quit on a race. Moonshine got messed up by the last spinner, and now Mitchell is just ripping him. William Mitchell, will he pick left? Will he pick right? Will he pick correctly? Picks the right path right as the pathway switches. The finish zone is going from left to right. This is not, we have a Swiss cheese finish. A switch. Can he make it? He misses. He made it there first, but the first mouse did not get the cheese. Will Moonshine correct? And he did. He did, folks. He did. So Moonshine leading most of the race. Now I'm starting to think, in my years and years and years of commentating, that he might have chosen to let William Mitchell move ahead just so he faked him out. And then he still took the best drop opportunity. That was a phenomenal race. That was absolutely a phenomenal race. Moonshine Rider, you are the winner of the YouTube preliminary round. And Mitchell Burden, you got second. And then Kevin King Kyle and William Mitchell all died. All freaking died. All right, let's go back to the race menu. Now it's time that we get the Rumble competitors. All right, first one is Fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Monster. The third competitor is 1953. 53. I want to be respectful of his name there. Then we have Ched Hot. We'll call him Ched for short. And then the fifth competitor is Where is Waldo? Well, let's see if he's in the finish. Let's see if he's in the finish zone. Oh, did not mean to do that. Finish. All right. Random. Ooh, a desert one. We're going from the ice cold snake path to a hot desert race. Let's get ready. This is our second of 4 races, our second of 3 preliminary races. Right now, representing Rumble, we have Fuzzy, Monster, 1953, Claude Hot, and Waldo. Where are... Oh, there they are. I couldn't find the marbles, folks. Let's get ready for the second preliminary race. We are going in 3, 2, 1. All right. We are starting way back. Oh, Fuzzy taking the fast path. What is Fuzzy doing? He found... He's taking the second tube option, and I think 1953 is following him. But Fuzzy with a strong lead, coming right down the tubes into the desert. 1953 hot on his case. They are both a little bit confused, a little bit lost, if you will. And Ched, potentially, they're all confused coming out of the tubes. Everyone's a little bit disoriented. Ched, 1953, and Fuzzy have all made it. Waldo is, in fact, lost, and Monster is taking a bit of a breather, while Ched Hot is ripping. Watch out. There are spikes. Ched is ripping it pretty quick. 1953 is on his case, and Fuzzy is once again catching some steam, but Ched is ripping it. Can he make it through the metal hangers? We'll find out. 1953 coming in representing the Lone Star State, but Ched does make it out first. 1953 is not giving up, nor is Fuzzy, but Ched, once again, not just red hot in his heart, but red hot in the particular race. Let's go. What is happening here? Whoa. We are Ched defying gravity, going up on an elevator. 1953 choosing the exact same path, and so is Fuzzy. So competitors 1, 2, and 3 have all found the elevator, and now they are in the turnstile, and they are having issues. Will this be an opportunity for Fuzzy to catch up? He's recaptured second place, but Ched has found his way out, and the turnstile has stopped Fuzzy. Ched is going, into the spike. Waldo, what the fuck was that? Waldo just completely shot off the map and died. Well, I guess he'll never be found, folks. It's just one of those things. It is one of those things. Ched, you are in a minefield. Just barely dodges getting spiked. Oh, geez. Ched getting caught up, not catching the fast path. Is this an opportunity? 1953, what are you doing? Ched, 1953. Everyone's getting caught. Everyone. Ched escapes. Is he going left? Is he going right? Is anyone on his tail? Monster. He's coming, but I think Ched has this. Ched catching an early lead and holding strong until the end. That is the heart of the competitors, folks. That is the heart of a competitor. Monster comes in second. 1953 comes in third. And Fuzzy Wuzzy was not a bear because he is not even in the finish zone, folks. We are waiting. All right. Congrats to Ched. Ched, Monster, 1953, and Fuzzy. And Waldo will not be found. And then this brings us to a little bit of a larger competition up next. Let's get back to this. All right, this is our last of our preliminary race. So this is representing locals. We have Jeff. We have Raplo. We have Hot and Danger. We have Mr. Vic, and then just for being such good sports, we're adding a couple extra. We're doing D&D Guru. That's from YouTube for the donation. We're doing Spicy Chef for the donation, and we are also throwing in Sackalicious for the donation. So this one, a bit of a larger preliminary race. All right, random map. Whoa, we're going to space. How many do we have? 4, 7. We're doing 7 bots play. So we started off in the Alps, then we went to the Mojave Desert, and now for the final preliminary race, we are going to space. This will be picking our 3 competitors. Thus far, Moonshine and Ched Hot have already locked their positions in the final race. This one, a little bit larger. We do have 7 competitors, and we already have one competitor straddling the situation, and that's Mr. Spicy Chef saying if he wins the whole thing, he's going to double it, and it will then go to one of the random competitors. I want everyone to keep that in their mind for the emotional drama of this particular race. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, how are we all starting? Who's going to drop first? Mr. Vic has dropped first, followed by Hot and Danger, and everyone's quickly following. Hot and Danger has taken the lone racer to take the left path, and it has paid dividends, but the competitors are not far behind. We're about to take a big drop right here, folks. Hot and Danger going up the elevator, coming out into the competition zone. Sackalicious actually following. Chef gets the first drop. Chef is getting the first drop and falling very quickly, but everyone is up his ass. This is a tight one, folks. Vic slightly in the lead, but at this point, folks, it is truly anyone's race. Who's going to be the first one? Mr. Vic is the first one on the elevator. And we are off into the frying pan with a giant hole. And are we going left? Are we going right? Mr. Vic chooses to go left, as most of the competitors do. Every competitor does, except for Sack, who is back in last place, trying to figure something out. Here we go into the spikes of death. Let's see how this one goes for Vic. Catches it, releases, beautiful exit, 10 out of 10. Going from red to green, getting frozen by some sort of galactus force that we're not really sure about. If you're caught in the red light, it's a no-go, but a green light is a go-go. Vic figures it out very, very quickly and extends his lead as we see Hot and Danger, D&D, and Chef all trying to figure out the red light, green light game, and now Raplo's even there. But as that is happening, Mr. Vic is not looking back. What in the world is this? Who is designing these courses? This is just flat out dangerous, if you ask me. Well, the confusion is allowing Hot and Danger and Chef to catch up, but Mr. Vic finally figures it out, and on to the third. Fourth? All right. Let's see if he's really figured out the red light, green light game. Let's see if Mr. Vic has figured out the red light, green light game. He is avoiding all of the red lights with absurd skill. All right, we are on now to the 6th treadmill, I want to say, but Hot and Danger is in hot pursuit as Vic is now onto the 7th treadmill, and we are going into the final portion. We have a giant oven, and you never know what happens when things get this spicy. Once again, a perfect 10 out of 10 dismount into the exit. Mr. Vic has obviously been training. We know that he took that summer off to train in Bulgaria, and boy, oh boy, is it paying dividends. What skill, what pure... Hot and Danger is hot and dead as Mr. Vic explodes into the metal bars. Here we go. The final red light, green light. Vic caught up in the situation. D&D is D&D is dead. Sackalicious coming out of nowhere and trying to quickly get in for second. Will he catch up? Folks, it wasn't enough. Mr. Vic, congratulations. Sackalicious tried to make a valiant second effort, but it was just not enough. A little bit too late. Raplo, dead. D&D, dead. Hot and Danger, dead. And we're waiting. Sackalicious just got second, and Chef just died. So the final one is Jeff, who, hey, let's give him a round of applause. He decided to finish. All right. Folks, this brings us to the moment we've all been waiting for. This brings us to the crescendo of today's competition. This brings us to that point that none of us have been able to sleep for an entire week about, if I'm being completely honest. We have the final race. Representing YouTube, we have Moonshine. Representing Rumble, we have Ched Hot. And representing locals, we have Mr. Vic. All three of these competitors come from a deep, deep storyline that is honestly difficult to articulate. But one thing we do know is that they are fast. They are Usain Bolt fast. They are cheetah fast. They are rocket ship fast. to make it through the gauntlet of challenges that they have to get to this exact moment. They are functioning, they are racing, they are marbling on a different plane. And it is time that we understand who has not just the speed, not just the discipline, but the heart. Who out of our three impressive racers is going to be able to dig deep enough to bring home not only the gold medal, not only $420.69, but eternal bragging rights. Folks, I've been commentating for many, many years, and it is very, very rare that we see such a grouping of high-end performers, and it is because of that that I am particularly excited to bring you guys the final race, the winner takes all, no rules championship round. Folks, I need everyone to calm down, buckle up, and secure your socks, because I don't want to knock those off. And as a reminder, please do not blink, because I cannot have any of you missing the lightning speed that is about to ensue. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand while the marble racers are starting their engines, because we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Ched Hot on pole position, starting off very, very strongly and ripping it into the first funnel. Who is going to take the line? Now, in the previous races, we have seen Moonshine with a very interesting tactic, taking in steep lines, and it has paid dividends. Now, out of the gate, it has not been the best start for Vic, who we know in his Bulgarian training has gotten very good at exits, but not the best at taking lines. And with Ched Hot, he is the bad boy of marble racing. You never know what you're going to get from him, but he is putting his heart on the line with a distinct initial lead, but he is in hot pursuit by Moonshine. Ched Hot leading, Moonshine in second, and Vic taking a break in third. He tried to play the pathway in the funnel a little bit differently, did not work out for him, and both Moonshine and Ched Hot missed the first accelerators and missed the second accelerating, giving Vic an opportunity to catch up if he can catch the accelerator. Now, once again, missing the second one, Ched Hot still in the lead, but watch out for the catapults. Ched Hot choosing to go right. Moonshine also opting for the right path. Now, Vic attempting to catch up, but not catching the accelerators, which is something he very much needed to get back into this competition. The more this goes on, we are seeing that it is between the two bad boys of the marble racing world. Ched Hot choosing to go left, Moonshine choosing to go right. Let's see how these options end up panning out. Ched Hot quickly, and he gives us the crisscross, going on the right path now, using the momentum to his ability. And Moonshine still once again trying to make up a bit of ground. Let's check in on our third competitor, Vic taking a nice stroll down memory lane, almost forgetting he is in a competition. And bada bing, bada boom, we have the champion Ched Hot, who was able to find the hole in Swiss cheese like Ratatouille himself. Congratulations, Ched Hot. You are obviously a crowd favorite. Many women adore you. Many wives wish they could leave their husband for you. And yet, with all those adulations, with the celebrity status you have had, you were able to stay focused, dig deep, and win. You aren't just the winner of the prelim. You're the winner of the gosh darn whole thing. You get bragging rights until the day you die. And on top of it, you get to celebrate at your local Texas Roadhouse with a fat $420.69 added to your pocket. Folks, please join me in a round of applause. It is very rare that we see such a high-end level performance, and yet we got to witness it here today. A massive congratulations to all competitors, and particularly to Ched Hot. Wow, he's going to be going down in the history books. Now, Ched, just in terms of administrative things, I'm going to need your information. So that would be pretty cool. I know you're over on Rumble. can you please contact one of the mods and just get a way that we can reach out to you so I can send you your winnings? But seriously, massive congrats. I do appreciate all of you guys for participating. We like to have a bit more fun on Fridays. So if you want to keep this stuff going around, join up with the community. MattKors.locals.com, pinned to the top of chat in the description of the video. And obviously a special shout out to Raid Shadow Legends, because it is they who are a new sponsor of the company and made it possible for us to do an elevated giveaway TGIF Payday Friday. So show them a bit of love. You can download the app for free. It's above my head. It's in the description of the video. And when you do it, it's free. You get extra free characters. And on top of it, you get 2 months free of YouTube Premium. So obviously, as we are growing the community, we're getting better and better sponsors, which allows me to give more and more money back to you folks. So I hope you're cool with it. I like giving money back to you. I like celebrating Fridays. I hope you're cool with all of it. But obviously, check it out. Very, very cool of them to partner up with us. Now, obviously, in that time, the markets also, I guess, got a little bit distracted because they are starting to go down. So they I assume most market participants were watching the races and they kind of let the market fall a little bit. Don't worry, though. Oh, actually, you might want to worry. Options are getting a little bit smoked after Spot Gamma perfectly tagged the one-day move high. Like, literally tagged it. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Thanks, Matt, and the donators for the chance. Yeah, so not only Ched Hot, but shout out to D&D Guru, shout out to Chef, Spicy Chef, and shout out to Sackalicious for really improving the whole competition. It does mean a lot to me, so thank you. All right, what else do you guys want to do? What do you cool cats and kittens want to get into today? We already did that. We did that. Shout out to Rumble, the betting markets. We know Biden was lying. Tim Cass crushed it on his first stream. We have a lot going on. Did you guys send in things to react to? Let me see. You did send in a couple today. Breaking. Nancy Pelosi's portfolio just hit an all-time high. We estimate that she is now worth 253.3 million buckaroos. She has made 22 million this year alone. For those of you who don't have access to your local Gregorian calendar, we're only halfway through the year and she's made 22 million. This is a lady who's worth $250 million and her average annual salary is what? 200K? That's insane. The bar is incredibly low to being successful these days, is it?
I tell kids all the time, if you even have this much savage in you, everything out there right now is for the taking. If you are willing to go out there and grind and work hard, you got these people that don't want to go to work, they want to stay home, and there's going to be a small group of hungry savages out there that are going to run every one of you over, and you can sit home and you can cry and complain about how you didn't get yours, and it's because this person had this opportunity that you didn't have. Everything out there is for the taking.
Everything, even banks.
So then you look at something else. People are concerned about inflation. 16 Nobel laureates came out this week and said that if what's his name were elected president with his fiscal policies, inflation would just increase enormously.
Is she losing her mind as well?
And you have Joe Biden on the other side of that screen leading the world in reducing inflation in our country. So then,
I mean, he literally admitted just yesterday to prompting inflation. So that's a bit backwards. Has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information received from you? No, absolutely not. That's when the narrator would cut in and say, in fact, he did.
Yes, sir. I think we have to go now. One more, he said. Yes, sir.
Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information he's received from you?
What are you saying?
Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information he received from you?
No.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay.
Such a dramatic no. No, dude. No, that would be crazy. Yeah, that. Not holding my breath on that one. Inflation even hit the tooth fairy.
You didn't get 110. It's $20. 2 $10 bills. Is that actually 100? I think the tooth fairy was drinking last night.
Yeah, the tooth fairy is well known to get a little bit deep into the bottle on a couple nights. Not so bueno. Not. It's not easy being a mythical creature these days with inflation. Oh, man. Folks, I don't know what to say. Dude, it's just, we're having a day. Dare I say it, we're having a day and a half. My money's been made. Your money's been made. Like, let's just enjoy a Friday. Let's all throw on our favorite costumes and go to a local Texas Roadhouse and drink margs till we get banned again. You know? Like, whatever. Dude, it's a Friday. Dude, it's a good vibes only Friday. And I hope you're celebrating. I hope you're crushing. I hope everything is going well for you. Folks, that's what I have for you. I'm going to go trade and hang out with people in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's pinned to the top of chat. It's in the description of the video. Shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for being a new sponsor, a new partner of the Goonie community. Show them a bit of love, folks. And when you do, it's free to download. And you also get 2 free months of YouTube Premium. So obviously it's worth it. And a special shout out to Ched Hot for being one fast racer. Folks, that's what I have for you. We're going to be posting content over the weekend. We're going to be streaming once again on Monday, and we will be starting a new week, a new month, and a new quarter. I hope to see you there. Have a beautiful day. Peace out.